After you remove the fuse box from your truck, which is located on the passenger side underneath the dashboard, and you first remove the cover, it will look something like this, and you can see all the fuses and relays. What you need to do next is remove all the fuses and relays from your fuse box, and you have to put them aside in order, just in case there's nothing wrong with your fuse box. You're able to put them back in the same place. This will be very helpful. Now I will show you how to take apart the fuse box. You do not need any special tools, just one or two flathead screwdrivers, and I'll show you how to do this. What you are trying to do is separate the bottom piece of the box from the top, and there are a couple tabs that you have to separate, and here's one, here's another one, and I will show you how to do that. Okay, so this may take you a couple tries. So get your screwdriver, place it in this area, push it down, place it here, push it down. You may have to hold it at the same time. So as it starts to separate, make sure it does not go back down, and you continue doing the same thing all the way around the box. As you can see, it starts to separate just like that, and just continue going all the way around until half of it, or the bottom piece, comes off. So you set that aside. You could see the circuit board. The circuit board goes underneath this other section, and it covers the entire inside of the box. So now what we have to do is take this piece away from the box. So what you do is you flip it upside down, and by pulling on, just start separating it. Just be real careful. When you get to this section right here where the main power comes in, there's a couple tabs that keep it in place. So what you got to do is push those tabs in, and it comes off. So then you flip it upside down, you shake it a little bit, and then it comes off just like this. As you're taking it apart, you may hear some pieces. You may hear like some pieces are falling off or falling out of the box. It's okay. It's these little metallic tabs which are located on the circuit board. So don't worry about those. Now what we are looking for is, you have 5 relays that are not serviceable, meaning that they do not sell replacement parts for, and once they go bad, basically you cannot go down to the store and get a new one. So you have to end up replacing the entire fuse box, which is what we are doing here. Now I will show you, this particular relay is the one that controls the fuel pump, and if it goes bad, basically you're not going to get fuel because your pump is not going to run. I'm not sure if you could see this, but if you look in here, you could see that it is burned on the side. Okay, so It's right about here. The lighting is not very good here, so I will have to I'll put a picture here for you guys. But that's pretty much it. So do this, and if that fuse looks like it's burned out, it's safe to say that you will need a new fuse box. So what I'm doing here is I'm removing these little tabs that keep the circuit board in place, so I could take a look at the back of it. So this one here, so there's I don't know, 12 of them. So once you do that, basically these little pieces go on here on the other side or on the top part of the circuit board. So once you remove those, it gives you access to the board. You could separate it from this other section, and if you flip it upside down, if you look at this soldered section right here, you could tell that it's what's a little blurry here, but you could tell that it's burned out. So the relay basically burns on the other side, and if you flip it up, if you flip the circuit board over, you could see the damage in the back as well. So once again, here's the one in the middle, and I will post a picture of it that it's a little bit more clear than the video. So I will do that. This is the new fuse box that I ordered online, and it is a genuine Ford part. Here's a part number. Online I paid $328, including shipping and tax, and it did get here in 2 days, which is pretty quick. I ended up calling a few dealerships around here, and the cheapest one I found was $398 plus tax. So it would have been well over $400. So by doing this online, I saved myself a little bit of money, and all I had to do was wait a couple days. Fuse box comes with a new power cable, which looks like this, and you will have to run it between the firewall, or actually between the engine compartment and the cab. So you could see the cable here, and it has to go in right here. This may take a little while, as you have to remove the battery, and the battery box, you have to move it out of the way to give you access to the cable. So once again, this is the new cable right here, and if you follow it, it goes right about there. So that gives you a pretty good idea as to where you need to be looking.